Hope you like beatboxing, because I'm going to blow you away today. Just to be clear, I'm not going to blow you away with my own skill, because I'm really not that good. But I am going to blow you away with how simple it really is. Cappella update. In doing my research this week, I discovered something that I thought was interesting. Beatboxing does not originate with the aerobic exercise that, you like move your arms around. No, I was wrong all my life. Beatboxing comes from the term beatbox, which is the name of a drum kit all-in-one electronic thing from like the 60s. My mind was blown! See, apparently what happened is that there were these people in the slums who really liked to rap over the top of these beatboxes, but some people didn't have enough money to get a beatbox, and so they just defaulted to their mouth, making the noises and things, and then boom, beatboxing. Like acapella music in general, beatboxing has kind of just followed along with popular genres, and it's evolved in such a way that it's been able to do dubstep and hip-hop and rock, and basically everything in between. Now, I've done a bit of beatboxing in my day. In fact, you can click on the card to see a couple of videos where I am beatboxing, so that's cool. I got my start in beatboxing when I was 14 or something, and I was sitting on a school bus, not unlike this school bus that just appeared behind me. So I was sitting on this bus. Sitting across the hall from me was one of the cool guys. He was a class above me, and I wasn't allowed to talk to him because I was not cool. I know that comes as a shock to most of you. So I was sitting by myself, probably, reading a book or something, and I overhear him saying something that I think is just ridiculous. He kept saying the words, boots and cats, over and over. I had never heard boots and cats before, but it really works. Hey Siri, can you beatbox?
Here's why I've been practicing boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots. I could do this all day. Cats and boots and 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 cats.
He's not wrong. So I know the boots and cats thing isn't new to most of you, but it was new to me when I was 14-ish years old, and I was blown away by it when he changed from boots and cats, and he just slowly evolved from boots and cats to boots and cats, boots, cats, boots, cats. And I was like, what? Yeah, it was a pretty big deal for me. Funny story, my parents have a cat named Boots, so instead of boots and cats, sometimes I do Boots is a cat. A few months after my boots and cats experience, I went to a high school a cappella learning workshop thing. I don't remember what it's called. They had a vocal percussionist there who taught everybody there how to do vocal percussion, and none of them really knew what they were doing. But I had a head start, so I sounded great and everyone else didn't. But that's beside the point. This vocal percussionist who was teaching all these high schoolers how to beatbox just kind of jumped right in and went really complicated, where I think he should have started with boots and cats. He started with bubba dubba cubba da bubba da bubba cubba dubba, which I think is just a little ridiculous. Now, even though that was a little ridiculous, I learned something really cool, and that was that you can do stuff way more complicated than boots and cats, while everyone else was like bubba da cub what bubba da bubba dubba cubba da bubba da bubba cubba da bubba da cubba da bubba da bubba cubba da like that. It was at that moment when I mastered the bubba dubba cubba da bubba da bubba cubba tubba technique that I realized that there is no limit to what beatboxing can do. You can use literally any sound you want and make it into beatboxing. And sometimes it sounds good, and sometimes you should probably just stop it. So if you're just beginning to beatbox, I would recommend using the boots and cats technique, but if you want something a little more complex, don't be afraid to try the bubba dubba cubba da bubba da bubba cubba dubba technique. One last thing, if you want to be a beatboxer, you cannot be afraid to spit. Stuff will fly out of your mouth, and that's okay. It's just saliva, everybody's got it. Don't be afraid of it. Embrace it. So there you go, beatboxing crash course. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please share it with your friends, especially the ones who are really terrible at beatboxing. Be sure to subscribe to me, because if you don't, then I will be mad. And watch this video where I talk about the history of acapella music. Thank you, I'll see you all next week.